So I feel like we can't start this episode off without talking about what happened at the Oscars.
Top
That
of the episode? Yes.
quite literally happened like 2 nights ago. What a wild thing to happen.
I know, right? Yeah. For the longest time, I thought it was fake, but I think I've settled on it being real, and I don't. I want to have a nuanced take and not just pick sides, because I could go the safe route and say they're both wrong, but
But that's not fun.
that's not fun. So we have to. That's not pod content. We have to argue about it. So what are your thoughts?
So I think they're kind of both wrong. I can't really say Team Chris or Team Will. It's like
At the end of the day, I'm Team Jada.
absolutely
Yeah.
not. You know me, Devin. I actually hate women. So
This is what we're doing now.
so I absolutely
This
can't.
is what we're-
So I absolutely can't
Okay.
side with Jada. If I sided with Jada, what does
Yeah.
that say for all of us like men who have been wronged? You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, while I adjust my pants, my micro penis
Oh.
is getting in the way.
Oh my god.
Want to play this game? I'll play this game.
Man, I don't even have to like worry about that problem. Mine's inverted. Sometimes I have to pull it out so it doesn't get like wedgied,
That's weird. Yeah.
Anyways,
Damn.
but yeah, back to
It's like really
cheaters.
itchy. Like my lice is acting up. Sorry. Sorry.
Anyways, let's stop talking about your, I know you like to underplay your dick size. But
Yeah. As you know, yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, I've seen it.
If anyone would know, it's you.
When it comes to the Will Smith situation, I think that what Will Smith did was reasonable in terms of like he was a guy who is trying to fix his marriage. I know that they've had such a weird relationship. It seems like he was trying to fix things with his wife when he realized that his wife was upset. If it's real, I think with him talking about King Richard being like the defender of family, I think that for him personally, he couldn't just sit there and not stand up for his wife when he knows that shit was wrong. But the way that he did it, my thing is like, if you're so media trained, there's no way he didn't think like, maybe I could do this backstage.
Yeah.
Maybe I could do this in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Something along those lines where it's like, it doesn't have to be so public. But I also see
I
the
think
mindset.
the publicity of it shows that he doesn't take that shit.
Yeah. That was what I was saying. It's like more about sending the message of like, because he talks in his thing about, in his speech when he won the award, about, having to take abuse and harassment from people all the time and just being sick of it.
Shout out to his publicist for real. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, facts. I think that that's one of those things where it's like, no, I'm showing you that like I'm a person and I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna have to like stand up for myself at some point.
Yeah.
So, I think that Will is understandable, but I do think that maybe it could have been done a better way. Maybe he didn't have to do it so publicly.
I mean, that's really about as balanced of a take as it can be, because the Chris Rock, I feel like these are the types of jokes that you run by the people before you say them.
Exactly.
And it's been well documented, Jada's struggles with alopecia, and if he knew that ahead of time, that's especially fucked up.
Yeah.
And if he didn't, that's just irresponsible. So one way or another, it shouldn't have been made.
Yeah.
But Will handling it the way he did was so out there, and probably over the top is not the way that I really mean it, but I can't think of the words that I'm want to say.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. It's like a lot, you know.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I don't know. I think that genuinely both did shit bad, but Chris Rock is the catalyst,
Yeah.
and it all really falls back on him.
Like you said, I think as a comedian, like, to make jokes about things, I get that. Like, that's your job, you know, you want to make jokes that some
But
people are going to find funny.
People
but
are saying it's like setting a precedent, and I don't.
I'm like, if you know that you're making fun of somebody's appearance for a joke,
Yeah.
especially somebody that you know,
Yeah.
and that you know, to some extent, you know, if you respect Will Smith, then I think that that would be a good idea to run that by him and be like, hey, I wanted to make this joke, but obviously it's about your wife, and I don't want to be disrespectful because I know that's kind of fucked up. I think that that's something he could have ran by. He also had the self-control because it really sounded like he was about to be like, ooh, I could.
Oh yeah.
People
I
were
heard that. I
making the
was
joke about like, oh, he could have ended his shit.
Yeah.
Man, if only he
That's
would have
why
smacked
August
August
not
like that.
your best month. Oh my god. No, but like, who's to say that's the reaction that Jada wanted? You know?
Yeah. If it is, does that make her toxic?
Yeah. I think there are other things that could make a lot of people consider her toxic, but
Yeah.
you know, people are like really like psychoanalyzing Will and Jada's relationship after this, which is, I think that was bound to happen, but also wildly unnecessary.
Oh, definitely.
Because I don't. It's much easier to discuss what happened because we know what happened, but to deep dive into things that are personal like that, I feel is disrespectful. And like people are saying how this is Will acting out of frustration for everything going on, and he's trying to like retaliate for it all. And he's actually not into the whole open relationship idea, and this is his way of like, I don't know, like acting out of it. And whether or not that's true, that's not our call to make, you know? So it's all just really messy.
Yeah. They do have a messy situation, but
Yeah.
since we're not involved, I always feel like it's hard to get into it.
Yeah.
You know, for people to psychoanalyze people that like they've never met. It's like,
Yeah.
I get it to some extent because you're curious and they're celebrities and all that, but
Because like looking past the slap is like talk about the slap all day, but looking past it, it's just like that's not our business.
yeah.
Oh.
If we got to see a glimpse of maybe something that is his personal business that maybe we shouldn't have seen, because now people want to be involved and they want to, you know, be that guy that's like, oh, I got the best take. Everybody wants to be a take machine. That's why there's so many podcasts.
I know, crazy, right? Yeah.